So it's about to get juicy, guys. I've gave Brad full access to ask any question he wants, and I'm going to be doing the same to him. So guys, stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have something a little bit different, very special. We have a guest with us. Now this guest needs no introduction. He is a social media YouTube sensation, the one and the only Brad Mondo.
Crowd goes wild.
Thank you for doing this for me.
God, the crowd's so loud in here. Ooh, that studio
down.
audience. Like, hello.
Everyone, pipe down.
It's just me.
I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm ready for, well, we're going to do a little bit of a challenge. You're going to colour my hair. So Brad's going to colour my hair. He's going to do my roots.
On my channel.
I'm going to do on your channel, and I'm going to do yours. And we're also going to do your rainbow colour of choice.
That's right.
And we're going to do a bit of a intense question and answer session while the bleach is on. So it's about to get juicy, guys. I've gave Brad full access to ask any question he wants, and I'm going to be doing the same to him. So guys, stay tuned. It's going to be a good one.
We're going to do some lime green on your hair.
Let's get into it. All right, guys, as you can see, Brad has just successfully applied my bleach. And now it's time for me to do the same for him. You ready, Brad?
Yes.
Let's go. Are you ready for my questions?
I'm so ready. My hair looks like shit right now, so.
Yours looks like shit. Look at mine.
I like your look.
A potato.
I love it.
Mr. Potato.
That's why I always wear my hair.
This is, no one ever gets to see this process. This is what it looks like so far.
This is the real Chris.
So, are you ready for my first question?
No. Yeah, let's do it.
So we were talking a little bit earlier off camera about like careers and how you make momentum for yourself. So obviously you made a very successful name for yourself in hairdressing, but also, you know, in YouTube. So what do you think the secret is to anyone out there that's watching this and is going like, you know what? I want to work outside of salon. I want to be more creative. I want to do, well, not necessarily more creative, but, you know, be in a different creative space. How do you transfer? Because everyone wants to become like a sensation overnight, and it really doesn't happen that way, I don't think. I mean, it takes time, it takes momentum, and it takes something to build up. So what advice would you give to people?
I always say be yourself, and that is like the most corny advice, but with YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, no matter what industry you're in, if you can successfully be yourself in front of the camera and be very authentically you, and not give a shit what people think of you, you'll be really successful on social media. So even when you're doing hair on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, you know, put your own spin on it. Tell stories.
Show who you are.
Make it your own. Kind of accidentally fell into the position I'm in. I was definitely working hard to get to where I am, but the sort of big thing that blew up for me was my reaction videos, which I feel like, again, that's kind of where I really showed who I was and my personality, and like it was kind of just me talking to the camera about my opinions, and people really enjoyed that. And before that, I was doing more kind of what I thought was gonna work on YouTube, which was like men's hairstyling tutorials and like, you know, how to put extensions in and just like generic stuff.
That's what I do.
But you're probably yourself in them, no? Like
I am myself.
You can totally do that. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't being myself. I was being what I thought you had
people
to be on
wanted
YouTube.
You to be. I have a quote. There could be 100 people in the room, and it just takes one person to believe in you.
Wait, that is so funny you just said that, because I said that today to him, and he didn't know what I was talking about.
How could you not? All right, next question. What about, would you ever do a masterclass? So I'm doing my masterclass this week, actually. I don't want to sit on what I know, you know, I want to share it, and I like inspiring people. But it also feels like you definitely have a talent and a skill, and I'm surprised you don't kind of put it out there.
You know, now
so could there be a Brad Mondo masterclass?
Yeah, I definitely thought about it. I'm not like you, whereas I'm pretty sure you're very good in front of an audience. Okay. That's what I have. That's something. So the whole live thing is very daunting and nerve-wracking for me. Honestly, now that you say it, it would be interesting to show people that I really am a hairstylist and I really do know what I'm doing, because I do get a lot of shit. Like, people will say, you know, you just do social media. You're a social media hairstylist. You have no idea what you're doing. You make up shit. When in reality, I really have a lot of training and.
Listen, I wouldn't let you do my hair if that was the case. It's about you guys should write in the comments. I want to see what you guys think to Brad Mondo Masterclass. Next question: if you weren't doing YouTube hairstyling, what would you do?
I wouldn't be in a salon.
Oh,
I wouldn't. I'm not a huge fan of the being in salon behind the chair. I didn't have the best experiences. Let's just leave it at that.
So
I would still be in the creative field. I'd probably be a makeup artist or photographer.
I also think you have a great visual, like aesthetically for like your branding and
Thank
like
you.
you know, I think that would be. All right, let's get personal.
Yeah.
Take it away from the business front now.
No, let's do it.
Are you dating someone?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend. He's great.
Oh, tell me.
And that's that.
What's the weirdest fan experience you've ever had? Me and Brad had a little chat about this off camera, and we both had a few interesting fan experiences, if you like, where people have come up to us and been interesting, so to speak. So someone asked me to sign their boobs once.
I wish.
Yeah.
I would love
Would you
to.
be down?
If anybody wants me to sign their boobs, like just come up to me. And
If
I'm down.
anyone's here,
Like, I used to do a lot of meet and greets when I was just starting out in the industry of YouTube world. I think there's been times where people have like been a little stalkery. Those are the scary times where they won't leave you alone.
yeah.
I've had people like just stand next to me during a meet and greet, and like while other people are coming up to me, they're still standing there, like just staring. And I'm like, girl, love you. I'm sure you're an amazing person, but I feel a little like scared. And so like I just wish people wouldn't linger sometimes. And but I appreciate all of you, by the way.
What was your biggest mistake or fuck up, if you like, that you've ever done?
Okay, I definitely fucked up, but the client was atrocious. Like, she was so mean. It was my first client in New York City. This woman sat in my chair and I'm consulting with her. She's like, yeah, you know, when you wash my hair, by the way, just make sure you don't shampoo it. I just got it colored yesterday. I don't need another shampoo. And my color won't last as long
If you shampoo it.
shampoo it.
Okay.
And I'm nervous. Like, I'm not really retaining things at that point.
So you go straight in with the shampoo.
So she lays back and I start shampooing her hair.
Of course you do.
She's like, are you stupid?
She didn't say
Straight
that.
up, word for word, are you
that's
stupid?
soft.
And I was like, my heart sunk. I was like, oh,
You're like, yes.
yeah, 100%. Oh, I don't say anything. She keeps saying things like, no, really, like, are you stupid? Like, please answer me. Like, are you, like, what's wrong with you? And I'm just like rinsing the shampoo off, like trying to keep my cool. And I don't say anything. She keeps talking to me. I condition it. I wrap her hair up and I'm like, let's go back to the station.
That stuff stays with you.
It really does.
Tell us one thing that people would be surprised to know about you.
I know how to ride a unicycle.
What is a unicycle?
One wheel bike. Like, you know, like
Were
at
you
a,
in the
like,
circus?
like a, yeah, like a
As
circus
child,
thing.
You're a circus child.
No, so what happened was
You could only
my
afford
neighbor,
one wheel.
yeah, that too. No, my neighbor went on vacation for like a month and she had a unicycle and she left it at my house. I don't know why she had a unicycle, but thank you for having a unicycle because I had a lot of fun. So during this vacation, I every morning would wake up and be so determined to be able to ride this thing. It is so hard. But yeah, I did it and I was riding my unicycle all around the neighborhood like, what's up guys, what's up? It was awesome.
No hands. Did your head burn?
Oh, your arm looks giant.
Thanks.
Like, it's like the size of my fucking head, look at it.
Wait, I have a question for you. Whilst we're sitting here waiting for this to cook, I love how we're just sitting here waiting for this thing to take.
Like, hurry up.
2 hours later.
Really, seriously.
In your opinion, because this is what you do, what is the best, but also what is the worst hairstyle that you think I've ever done?
I don't know if I would have, I really don't have anything that
Brad, this is the job. Don't slip up now.
I would have to like do a little reminder of like the things you've done because there's so many looks. I'm sure there's one that was terrible. Come on, like we have to have one. Excuse me. No, I really don't have one. Favorite? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like a stupid answer, but like the Met Gala last year, what was it, 2 years ago?
Are you going to the Met Ball this year?
No.
You should get invited.
I wish. One day.
Okay. As a social media expert, open your phone. Go to my Instagram. Guys, you don't want to see them. This is PG. Let's just talk about details. I think this is a really interesting question. I've had this conversation with lots of people. What do you think to my Instagram page versus now you've met me in real life and spent some time with me?
I don't know. I would think you're less friendly.
Do you know, everybody says that.
Yeah.
Everyone, I've met
But like a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, so many people I meet, they're like, oh my God, you're so nice.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like social media is such an interesting platform because I will also say from you, from what I see online, I was a bit like, oh, put the guard up, have to be careful with this one. But you're actually very, you're very sweet and you care greatly about what you do. And you've also got a big business sense behind it all, which I think is really interesting and probably not a lot of people know about that.
Yeah. And also, thank you for giving me the bad side, by the way, because this whole time I've been like, Chris, so I let Chris have my good side.
We both have the same good side. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, it's been bleached. So it's lifted to a pale yellow. It's actually really pale yellow. It lifted really well. Really nice. And now we're going to do the rainbow color. Basically, I'm going to blend different colors. Brad said he likes it as kind of psychedelic as possible. Brad, this is your line of colors. So this is pigments of choice. We have the pink, purple, green, yellow, orange. And I'm going to basically kind of feed them and bleed them into each other so you get this kind of like, I guess, just creative bleed of colors. He likes it, like I said, kind of psychedelic and standing out. That's what the range is all about. Tell us a little bit about your colors whilst I'm starting this.
They have bond builders built into it, as well as hyaluronic acid, oils, proteins, so it's highly conditioning. You'll see my hair is so much shinier after we're done, and it's really rebuilding the hair from the inside out as you're coloring it. Which is amazing. So when people have lightened hair like me, you gotta get all those benefits in there, baby, because we are suffering over here.
I honestly am pretty impressed with the texture of the colors. I think they're super nice and easy to apply. And what I also like is they're not bleeding into each other.
Right.
So even though I'm just kind of applying these the way I am, I feel like they blend really nicely into one another.
Yeah,
and the colors are really vibrant. I also love they have that little sparkle in them. What was that? Whose idea was that?
Me. My little slogan here is live your extra life. So we gotta put a little Brad Mondo touch in there.
What I like about it as well, they smell great.
So that was another thing. I feel like I never came across color that I liked the scent of, especially fashion colors. Yeah. And so I actually went to my manufacturer and said, can you make colors that smell good? And they're like, we can make it smell like anything. I just didn't understand why you couldn't give it like a perfumey scent or like something a little more expensive smelling. And so that's what we did.
Oh wait, do it again, I'm sorry. Just give it up on front.
I'm gonna fucking throw my phone out the fucking door. So I get it. I'm just trying to color this hair.
Brad's color is on. This is the design. Let's spin you around, Brad. Dun, dun, dun. So just like a creative panel, I basically bled pinks into orange, yellow into green. Did a little bit of green into yellow. I kind of just alternated colors. Honestly, it took me back to just being creative when I used to paint. I actually really enjoyed this, Brad.
I love it.
And the products working with them were really good. Because I don't even have to mess around with putting foils in. The colors stay where you put them and they don't bleed or sit into each other.
I'm so excited to see the result.
I reckon it's time to wash it off.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
All right, guys, so we just washed off the color. I think Brad's hair looks pretty cool. It was super creative. Honestly, not done this for years, but just having fun, like freestyling it. Let's put my money where my mouth is and bring in Brad. Dun, 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 dun. Very cool. So we mixed like the oranges, the greens, the purples, the pinks. Just had fun with it.
Exceeds my expectations. And I love like the shapes put on the back. Like that is my favorite part.
This was my feelings a mix of emotions today. I was very emotional.
Chris Appleton art on my head.
Yeah. Expressive art.
I love it. Thank you
Therapeutic.
so much.
No, thank you, Brad. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. You have a great business sense. I'm so impressed with what you've done with your products. And just building your name as, a platform, it's not easily done. So hands off. I respect that. And it's been really fun hanging out with you.
Thank you, Chris.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe this video. You can check out Brad's video where he bleached mine. So if any of you guys want to know how to get the platinum vibe and how I do my roots, Brad will take you through it step by step. And my last question to you is, what's your favorite pizza?
Vegan ones.
Oh yeah, she's vegan.
The ones without cheese.
Not that you asked.
Cut.
Not that you asked.
There could be 100 people in the room.
Let's go home.
Of them.
It's bedtime. Good night.
Thank you, Chris. Bye.